Hey everybody, it's Yui for the what I call this casual comic chat, whatever it is, episode number 5. Sorry, it's taking too long getting on there. I was just trying to get some stuff set up in the background. Should have got set up before, but I was actually on a walk, so I just got back here. So the newest project and my mic was off the entire time. Hey everybody, it's Yui from Blaster Stash It. Thank you for stopping by on this Monday comic book talk, just a general casual comic book chat and stuff like that, where we talk about comics and organize books, work on projects, stuff like that. And I got a project I've been working on today, but I want to give credit where credit is due, and that is from DC Comic Queen on TikTok. She had this video where she had her comic book organized, and I absolutely loved it, and so I started following suit. I'm going to show that video real quick of her collection right here. It's pretty badass. I actually enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't mind the question like at all. I actually get asked this question like a whole lot. These white boxes here are just basically magazine holders in which I put my comics in. I try to put just smaller series in here. Like for example, I have like the Batman White Knight, Doomsday Clock, the Disease, the Dark Knight's Metal. A lot of these I've had set up for years that I kind of do really have to go and update, like the Green Arrow, Deathstroke, Flash, and yeah, those are probably some of my older ones. Some newer ones that I did a couple years back is like the Immortal Hulk and House of X, the Black Label, like when they came out. And these are really great for like those big magazine type books. Really awesome to store in there. So yeah, that's all it is really, just magazine holders. Fill them up with comics and makes it a little bit easier to store and organize some of them. Like I mentioned, they are probably more for like the mini series. I usually have short boxes to store all my other books and stuff. So yeah. Hey there.
So definitely go over and check out DC Comic Queen on Twitter. And so I started working on that today. I actually ordered some of those magazine boxes. I was trying to find through like Office Depot and the Staples and all those, but they were pretty stink spending, like $5 for 2, 20 for $8. And so I was like, wait, what other solution do we have? I actually found some in IKEA. They're probably not as thick as the one that you get at Office Depot. They're still cardboard, but they were 58 cents a piece, or 58 cents for 2 of them. So I ordered a whole bunch, ordered 20 of them total. So I started working on that today. Let me remove this here. So I started putting labels on them today, getting them taped up. I actually have my other phone up here, so we're going to click over to that. I'm going to add this to the stream and mute myself. There I am. So let me make sure that's edited. Jump off this thing real quick. Hopefully you guys can still hear me on this. Yeah, I think so. I think we're good. So I'm going to plug it here. Oh, my goodness. So I'll get my camera turned around here. Hello, Mars. So as I said in that video here, I don't want to do that. I want to turn my camera around. Where is the layout? I don't know how to do this on camera. So I don't know what happened there. I'm trying to get my camera back up and going here on my phone. I don't know why it decided to poop out on me. Probably because I would turn the camera off, and so like that, I just messed up. So I got Mars. How are you today? Hope all is well. It was good. So I just got your comics mailed out today. So those should be coming to you probably next week here or so. You should get them. And I don't know why this is not popping up on my phone now. Okay, yeah, I'm back. Like I said, I was trying to get my phone to connect, so I was going to show you the boxes that I made back here. This is a horrible broadcast. Let me see here. Try to edit my Wi-Fi. Maybe that's the problem I'm having here. So yeah, so I ended up buying some of the magazine boxes. And got those all organized. Not all of them organized just yet, but I got quite a few of them organized. So I'm trying to get my camera up on my my phone to work here, and so we can go in there and show you through my phone and show you what I've got going on in my closet over here. You can see I took my doors off, so I wanted to try to open this up, so I'm going to end up moving my doors, my closet door somewhere else, and they'll stay hang open like that. This dang thing. Phooey. Phooey on you. Damn it. I can't get this thing to work. So, dead air, dead air, dead air. Dun, 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 dun. Is it going to work now? Who knows? I might have to just grab my camera off the top of my laptop here and kind of show you what I got going on over there. I'm not quitting. I mean, no, I'm going to stop. So, see how far my camera line can get here. Whoa, look at that little amazing adventure we're going on with the camera. So you can see right up top there, that's the new magazine folders that I got, that I've got all the nice cool labels on up there. Wish I could do. There we go. There we go. It's hard to do this with one hand, sticking it above my head like this. So I think that looks really cool. I have stuff like my Super Sons, Elvira, House of Mystery, Dark Knight's Metal, Batman, White Knight, the Infinity War Saga, Secret War, Civil War, Joe Hill Comics, and I got a few other ones already in there. It's got to get the labels all printed out, but I think that looks really good in there. I'm looking forward to doing more, and it clears up space in my file cabinet for the other long, bigger series and stuff that I got going on. So I'm gonna go grab one of those boxes. My hat's all jacked up too, man, from wearing my headset. Let me go grab a box real quick. Mike was supposed to show up in this chat tonight too, but I guess she's deciding sleep is better than hanging out with me. So these are the ones I bought here. So they're not, I said, not very heavy duty. They're pretty thin. But, and I do some tape on the bottom just to kind of help protect them a little bit more. There's a closer look. Like there's my Elvira House of Mystery. So, not bad for, I said I paid $11 for 20 of these, which is actually a pretty good deal by comparison to a guy looking at Office Depot or Office Max. So looking forward to doing some more of that tonight because my room has been absolutely nuts. It's been crazy because I've been so unorganized. I've been trying to figure out a way to try to wrap my head around it. And I think this is a very cool way to try to do that. And like I said, be able to move some of my main series that I do like, the mini series, some of that, into these little boxes. I think it's awesome. Great way to display it as well. And some of these actually might be going downstairs into the other media room that my wife allows me to put comic book stuff in. So because it's kind of cool looking finished end on it versus the short boxes and stuff like that. So actually I got to do some more work on the short boxes too. So where clothes are supposed to be kept, those are now comic books. I don't keep any clothes in my room at all. Those are all downstairs in my wife's room. So, but I tell you what, I went from my bedroom prior was twice this size, and I didn't have nearly as much stuff. So it's kind of weird going down to a smaller room and trying to find space for all that. And I think actually that some of my Funkos, I have a whole bunch of Funkos up in that top corner too. Those are probably going to go in a tote, or I might actually just sell the ones I don't want because they take up so much space. That's one problem with Funkos. And I'm kind of getting at them a little bit. Only get a few that I really like the Tombstone ones, Doc Holliday, anything related to Smokey Bear or Park Ranger stuff. Those I'll probably get. Unless it's some absolutely really cool series, I'm probably done getting Funkos altogether. I know that's blasphemy. If Mike was here, he'd be slapping me upside the head. Got Mars in here. I had somebody else in here too a few minutes ago, but I digress. So I'm going to have a whole bunch more comics I'm actually going to have and for a probable giveaway. But shoot, I just have so many here. It's insane. And you know, some of those books too that I have that I'll probably never ever read again. Like, am I ever going to read Green Lantern again? Probably not. I don't really think I would. So it's kind of hard to justify keeping all these books around. So I'm trying to still log in with my phone here and see if that's going to work for me. But yeah, so that's the plan. So I got to clean out all those Funkos. Probably buy some more of those magazine holders and get that top shelf totally organized and try to put the bigger collections like my Batman and think what other DC titles that I have that are crazy big. I don't think very many really. I think Batman's the biggest one because Batman takes up pretty much those bottom two drawers on this cabinet right here. So because it's all Batman in the bottom and all detective and Batman related titles in the second drawer, and then the top drawer is just alphabetical. So I'm thinking about getting those out of there and just putting like I said, some of the bigger runs I have in there, but can't think of any other bigger DC runs that I have. So it's interesting. I don't know. I got to figure out now where to put these bifold closet doors because now they're in my room and kind of in the way. I just kind of wanted to get them out of here just to kind of open that space up so that you can actually see in there, and it kind of opens up so they're not sticking out here too. So trying to go my Wi-Fi connection again, see if I can get a better Wi-Fi on my phone so I can kind of use this camera as well. Let's try Batcave 1. All my Wi-Fis are named Batcave. Batcave Guest, Batcave Main, Batcave 1. I want people to think, oh my God, Bruce Wayne lives in my neighborhood. We had the other house I lived in, I had a balcony off my bedroom, and I really wanted to build a a bat signal to put out in the balcony, so when it was foggy out at night, I could kick that signal out there. It is not wanting to open up at all in my phone. I wonder why that is. Just no bueno. No bueno. Of course, I have like 16 freaking tabs open. That probably doesn't help anything either. Close some of this stuff down. Typical boomer stuff to leave. You have 92 tabs open. So, yeah, man, it's not even loading. That's crazy. All right, so I'm going to be having those We Live comics coming out. That's a giveaway here, too, on the channel. Those are supposed to be hitting the comic store next week, I think. So I'll have those to give away. Do I collect Superman? No. Do I have quite a few Superman? Yes, I do. I have almost a complete run of issues 300 to 400. I got those from a former host that was at one of our campsites. I have some Rebirth stuff, and I have some other, like, I have some early Neil Adams stuff, but other than that, I really don't collect Superman. It's not really a favorite of mine. He's just too overpowered, I think, and it's hard to find any flaws, with Superman. So, I was talking about the We Live special comics for Rogue City Comics. Those are coming out probably next week. The cover's going to be done by Vince Rush, local artist here. I have some other stuff I got from him a couple years back when he came on the show, when he released a book called Hellseekers. I ended up buying that. That's pretty badass. This is some of his art that he has done right here. Talk about detail. Like I said, I've shown some of his stuff before. He is crazy detailed, and I don't see how much time he spends on this. It's all hand drawn too, so it's not on the computer or anything like that. And there's another one here of the Hellseeker group. So he does some really badass stuff, and I'm looking forward to getting those covers too. Like I said, we're giving away a set on this channel. I made this for Double S, but I didn't give it to him. There's a little picture of Mike. I decided it was too much, but I'll show it here on YouTube so more people can see it outside of Double S. So, open in Chrome, please. So, do you collect Superman, Mars? Let me know. I might have some more Superman I could kick your way, too. Got 3 people watching, only 1 person in the chat. Make sure if you're watching to kick out in the chat. Say you're out there. Scream you're out there. And if you want to come on, chit-chat with me, I'll be more than happy to send you a link, too, if you want to come on. So, it's just me chit-chatting right now. Hey, Sparks is there, too. Sparks may have a package coming out to him as well. I know you said he didn't want to feel greedy, but, you're here almost every single week on both live streams. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to kick Sparks some more comics. So he got some more coming out to you as well. And Double S has some too. So I got 3 packages out today. Could have more probably coming up here too. But yeah, I just got done with my afternoon walk or evening walk, trying to get back into that fighting shape again. It's been definitely a hard road to toe here this past year and a half, just all everything going on. But doing the intermittent fasting again. Trying to eat proteins, hardly any carbs, cutting carbs out, and quit eating by 6 p.m. I think tonight I quit eating by 5. So, no problem, Sparks. Yeah, Mars, I was trying to find your address. I knew you had sent it to me, and I reached out to Miss So, and I'm like, I'm almost positive she sent me a message somewhere, and I couldn't find it. And I found Mars Eve Comics, I think it was, on Instagram too, and I messaged them thinking it might have been you, but then I found it in the message chat down there too. Can't figure out why I cannot get into this chat. It's just baffling me. Yeah, I was hoping Mike would jump in here, or Paul, or Drew. Okay, open in Chrome. There, good. Now it's doing stuff. Now it's doing stuff. Okay, I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna mute. There I am. Okay, so now let's see if I can figure out how to turn this camera around in here. That's not it. Yeah, I can't figure out how to turn this camera around. Settings. There it is. Camera. Front facing. Facing back. Well, there it is. There we go. Can I flip it that way? Will that work? Okay, there we go. So I'll do a more of an up close at this what I got going on up here. So these are the IKEA boxes that I bought. Grabbing my Elvira right here, putting it back up in here. So I've got to do some more organizing up in here for sure. But there's all my Death Metal, Batman White Knight, Gauntlet, Civil War, Secret Wars 1 and 2, and then the ones that came out in 2015, my Deceased, the Black Label. I think this one's empty still over here. Like I said, these are kind of thin. That's the only downside to it. But, you know, I said, put a piece of tape on there, and I think as long as they're kind of up in here, they should be fine. It's kind of crazy they have the little smiley face right there. Might end up covering the eyes up. I don't want them smiling at me. So, yeah, so that's it right there. So I got those up there, which I think is going to help. I said clear some stuff out in these bottom shelves down here. And, of course, I got tons of stuff here. Like this was Batman Adventures TMNT, but now it's just R. This is all my Catwoman, Lois Lane stuff, which is going to stay in that box. And like Thor, I'm kind of running out of space. So Thor will probably actually go into my Marvel box file cabinet over there. But it's just daunting sometimes, totally daunting on how much stuff there is. See, did you notification for the video? I just kind of looked up and saw you were live. Didn't get a notification. Maybe that's why Mike is not on. I sent Mike a personal message about that. See if he wanted to come on. He's watching Center Chair, a documentary narrated by Gates McFadden on Star Trek history. Pretty cool so far. I'm not a big Trekkie. Never have been a Trekkie. I've shown some of this stuff off before, like I talking about these Funko Pops. Like I'm getting out of Funko Pops, but if I collect them, it's gonna be cool stuff like this, like the Tombstone Funko Pops right there. I'm gonna do a solo layout on this camera here, so you guys can see big screen versus the half screen. So yeah, so the Tombstone Funko Pops. I think there's like one that I'm missing out of that group. So yeah, ongoing comics to be such a chore. I've shown these off before too. These are Batarangs. My dad made these for me for my birthday, as well as the shadow box. So it opens up, and actually, these are actually made out of metal. I put little Velcro pieces on the back to hold them into place in the box. Yeah, these are all cut out of metal. So we got the. I don't remember which ones they are here. I know that the end one here is the Nolan verse one. I don't remember what the other ones were for. I think he just grabbed 3 different designs of the Batarang and put them in there. I said there's Smokey Bear. Definitely collecting anything Smokey Bear, Ranger Smith. So, yeah, like I said, Funkos back here stacked all the way up. And so those are probably going to have to come out of there and go into a tote and just go into a storage unit somewhere. And not 100% sure where. Did we lose me? No, there we are. My phone must not be too. Funko crazy. Not as crazy as Mike, I think my camera's doing really shoddy work. I'm going to have to go and get off this camera. So, okay. Okay, let's get off this camera here. Oh, I'm back here. Poop. There we go. Yeah, organizing comics is a chore, and that's why this has been it's been really daunting on me the past I don't know, couple months. Usually I've been pretty adamant about getting my comics, doing a read, and then the next week getting them put away. But I haven't been able to do that just because I'm like running out of space and trying to figure out other storage solutions. So that's why I'm really thankful that DC Comic Queens. I found that TikTok because check the DMs in Discord. I'm not sure if he's talking to me or who he's talking to. Let me see here. Let's see here. Maybe he sent me a message over there, or maybe he's just talking. I don't know what he's talking about there, but maybe he's talking to I don't know what he's talking about, checking the DMs. And oh, sorry, I thought you were talking to me. I know you sent me a message on that as well. So like what I've been doing, how to get those labels. I'll do a screen share of this here. I've been just finding the image online and putting it into Word, and then just printing them out from there. So those are the last two that I did right there. Just kind of make sure they're like 3.5 inches by, I think about 10 inches is what the thing is. Oh, gotcha. No worries. I print them out, and then I end up taking an old comic book board just to give a little more support. Cut that out behind that, and glue it all on with some spray glue, and then put it on that up there. Wow. You said you organize your comics first by year. Okay, no. Okay, first by year as in the set. Then for each year by publisher. Oh, wow. Then alphabetically. So some years I have a couple boxes. Some years I have 5 to 6 or 7. Wow. Huh. Interesting. But it's easier to manage to 10 boxes for any particular year than have to shift everything I own when boxes get too full. Yeah. I know Mike's I'm gonna turn my camera off just a second. Mike's collection, he just does it by just throwing it in the box. He doesn't have really any rhyme or reason to it. Just if they came out that week, they're in the box that week. So I don't know how he does that. That would drive me nuts. I got to have some organization to it. Trying to plug in my Ethernet cable in just so I get a little better stream there. That should be better. Yeah, that's a lot better. But yeah, so those are the labels that I've been putting on front, because I reached out to DC Queen and asked if she had any kind of format or forum, and she didn't really kick anything out. So, but yeah, I probably have some more. Like I have some doubles on some of the deceased. Going through that. Some doubles on Super Sons, I think. So I might be throwing those in the box. Like I'll probably end up having a whole long box, maybe even 2 long boxes of stuff that's like too much. Yeah, that would drive me nuts too. I'm constantly going back and forth reading stuff, so I keep track of what I have. So I still have my inventory sheet from 91.92. It includes prices I paid for each comic and a monthly adjustment taken for a comic's value monthly. Interesting. You good job, Magazine. Thank you. Appreciate that. Like I said, I got more stuff to do, and soon my wife knew that I oh, well, you got your day planned out. You're going to be working on that all day, because she was like, yeah, we're going to watch Hunger Games. You want to watch it? I said, no, I got a project. I'm working on it. and so I still got some more stuff to do, more labels to make up. So I think it's going to be pretty badass when I'm done. Like I said, it's got to move all those Funkos out of there, and I have a crap ton of long boxes that are broke down under my bed. So I don't know if I got to get those out of here, kind of put them somewhere else, so I have space to put more crap underneath my bed. Got 4 people watching now, so if you're in the chat, make sure you chime in, say, hey, I'm here. And if you want to come on, I'd be more than happy to shoot you a link if you want to come chit chat about comics or the life in general. So yeah, so everything's a total mess. It's just, I mean, I can't even, it's just a disaster in here, and I don't like it. I know my wife and I are trying to finish up the Fortnite. The season ends the 19th, so we're trying to finish up all the stuff on that, which is crazy. I never thought I might get into Fortnite at all, but it's actually been a pretty fun game. My wife and I kick back and play it, a couple times a week. Don't really get much into anything else. Used to play Call of Duty quite a bit, but kind of got out of that. So now it's just Fortnite, and trying to find couch co-op games or cross-platform co-op games, because I have a PS4 up here. My wife has an Xbox One downstairs, so we need something that's cross-platform. So yeah, if you can see the art on the right up here, that's Spider-Man right there. I got some art from my kid and art from other people on YouTube, and art from a kid that I gave some Spider-Man books to. So you don't jump on and play Fortnite, Mars? Come on, get in there. Adults can game too. As you can tell from the Gen 8 grown-up guys, they do a whole bunch of gaming all the time. I don't know what else I got to say tonight. I'm not really set up to do any organizing live here on YouTube, but I just want to kind of talk about those comic book magazine boxes that I'm working on. Finally, it's definitely a learning curve. I hated it the first few times I played. I'm like, why the hell do I want to get into this? But then I'll play. Like today, I was off work. My wife was working. She worked from home. And I was up in my room playing, and she just came in the room. I had my headset on, didn't even hear her come up, scared the crap out of me. No time for gaming. There's always time. There's always room for Jello. Always room for Jello. 11-year-old son, around 275. I'm level 2. Yeah, I think I'm just about 200 right now. So I just want to try to get up all the skins and stuff like that. But then I can move on to the next. I think next season starts the 19th or 20th. I'm not sure. I don't know how all that works for sure. But I know my older sons don't play it. My younger daughter doesn't play it. She says Fortnite's so old now, and it's so I don't know the term she's using now for something that's boring and not mainstream. But yep, nope. She goes, no, I don't play that crap. She loved it. She used to love Fortnite. She buy the Fortnite Funkos and everything, but now she's just totally done with it. Doesn't want anything to do with it. But let's see what I got over there. These are last week's books. Long Halloween. I know I gotta get my order done. Let's look at my order that I got going on my wish list for my pull list coming up. Let's see here. Go to my previews. I wish my comic book store was able to do. I think that it costs money to do it. To have a Previews World pull box. Let's see here. This stream. Oh, nice. I'm not much of a builder though. I can't. I don't have that. Some people are just crazy quick to build, and I just can't do that. I don't know why. I'm just not that quick. I base it all on pure. Let me add this to stream. So this is Previews World. Single low out. Okay. Let me see here. Let's go to my pull list. Trying to see what I'm got on my pull list coming up for this next February 22. Let's do gallery review. See what that looks like. Table view. No, let's do gallery view. Okay. Batman 123, of course. Batman Annual. Batman Beyond #1. This is they did a cover just like this for the last Batman Beyond series, I think. Batman Fortress #1, Batman Killing Time #3, Batman One Dark Knight. So it's really getting Batman heavy. Of course, I mean, if it's one of your biggest sellers, that's what you're going to go with, right? Captain America: Symbol of Truth #1, the Copal variant. Catwoman 43, the Frizzen cover. Danger Street by DC. I don't remember what that's about. Detective Comics 1060. 8 Billion Genies #1. I think I'm getting I'm going to remove this one because I'm getting the Frizzen cover. Why is it freezing? Oh, double S is in here. Okay, so Fox Family Values. This is, I forgot who this was. Who was that? Published by Archie's Comics. That's who that's published by. So I just bought it. I just ordered that because it kind of reminds me of a Darwin Cook cover. So I ended up ordering that, even though it's Archie's Comics. Gambit #1. Ghost Rider #4. I'm kind of digging Ghost Rider. Grimm #1. The Frizzen cover on that one. Hulk #7. The J. Scott Campbell variant. I Hate This Place #1. Cover A. Jurassic League cover B. Gideon Starr cover. I'm not sure about this whole Jurassic League, but it might be a fun read. I'm not sure. We'll check it out for sure. Little Monsters #3. Ordered this patch for my son. He's a big Mass Effect fan. Metal Society #3. I like these Mighty Marvel. What are these called? They're like graphic novels, the smaller ones. So I think Volume 2 and Volume 3 of Spider-Man. New Fantastic Four. Looks like you have Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Hulk in there. Interesting. Plants vs. Zombies playing cards. Punisher #3. Robin #14. See if anybody's in our chat. Nope, we got just double S in here. Just chit-chatting. 3 people in the chat. The 3 people who have packages out today. Swamp Thing Green Hell. I think I ordered #2. #1 was awesome by Lemire. That's just flat out awesome book. Thor #25. Thunderbolts #1. Twig #1. Scotty Young variant. And then Venom Lethal Protector #3. Seems like there might be some more. I got to go through it again. But I'm trying to not hit so heavy on the independents. I mean, it's kind of cool. I like some of the independents, but I don't know. Like I said, it's just taking up too much space. Double S is kind of coming a little bit late here, but we're talking about doing some more organizing here because I'll end up having a long box or 2 of books that I'm probably just get rid of. Plus, I have a whole bunch of dollar books that I tried to sell at a con a couple years back. I might do it again. I might try to set up a booth at a con and just to sell, just get rid of some other books if anybody wants to buy them. So those are the books that I got ordered from the previous guide this time here. Like I said, I really wish my comic shop would be able to do that, but I think it costs money for them to be part of that previews pull list or whatever that is. So that's it. I think I'm going to go ahead and bounce on out of here. I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, indies are what killing me each week, breaking the bank. Yeah, that's why I think I'm trying to go. Image is considered an independent, but is it really? I mean, they're a pretty big hitter when it comes to independents. And I almost classify them as Marvel, DC, Image, then indies. Um, so Image usually I'll buy if I like them, at least the first issue. Dynamite and Boom are the other two that I'll kind of buy, but I won't buy Vault. Won't buy. There's a few others that I just don't buy. But usually, if it's Boom, Dynamite, Image, I'll usually buy the first cover, or first issue of a series. Outside of like Sonyaverse or Vampirella, unless it has some cool cover. But yeah, just try to get away from those. I'll try to stick to the main two or main three, I guess, in my collection. So I'm gonna go ahead and bounce on out of here. I'm like see what else is on YouTube while I'm listening to it in the background while get some more comics books organized here. So thanks everybody for stopping by on this really weird kind of funky stream. Yeah. I can't even get that word out. So make sure you come by and check us out. I will not be here next Friday. So we're not going to have a show Friday night because I have to go out of town for a training. I will be getting a bit late. I'll be getting home late Friday night, so I won't be able to be in time to do a show. So we're going to skip this week, but we'll be back next week. So make sure you come check us out then. Thanks, Sparks, Double S, and Marge for jumping in here on this little impromptu chat. We'll catch you guys later.